He who wishes to peer into the abyss needs simply to wander through Nodcry on a misty night. The march of the wild hunt will be sure to drag him into the darkness.
Hello? Oh my gosh, I can't hear myself. Why is it so loud? Okay, I think I made Genshin a little too loud. So let me lower the volume. Can I see my mouse? Thank you. Why can't I see my mouse? Great. Great. There we go. Okay, is this good? Let me fight this guy real quick. And then let me speak my piece. Actually, if I just move my laptop further and I move the microphone much closer to my face, maybe I'll hear myself.
Close your eyes. Observe. Night falls. Close your eyes.
It's still not loud enough. Why? I'm still soft. I still can't hear myself. Oh my gosh. I can hear myself, but just not well. Maybe I'm deaf. One more?
Clouds high, the birds call. One with nature.
Wait, where are you? Where are you? Why are you gone? Oh. Really?
Into the wind.
Observe. To dust.
Okay, I think the sound should be good now, so I'm gonna not hear myself for now. Okay, now it's much better. I don't have to hear myself.
Close your eyes. Be silent. To dust. Close your eyes.
I know it's not Honkai Star Rail yet. I'm gonna finish it. Don't worry. But, bro, I just saw the new Himiko trailer that came out like around 2 hours ago. And bro, they really put it back to the old Honkai Impact Third style. I was like I made the mistake of reading comments first before watching the video. But luckily I didn't run into spoilers, but from what I saw, like the first thing I read was, man, they really changed the style. This style looks so familiar. I was like, what are you talking about style? I don't know what you mean. And then I looked at it, I was like, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's an oh no. Oh no, no for me. That's all I'll say. They really put it in the Honkai Impact Third style. Now, it makes me scared of what's going to come. Luckily, I'm not interested in getting Himiko. Otherwise, I have no attachment to her, luckily, so I'm like, if she dies, she dies. History is meant to repeat itself. Oh. I don't know what happened. because I haven't played the an Arcadia yet, but I guess we get to meet Himiko's past self. I honestly have no idea what's going on. I haven't been paying attention to any of the Planet Arcadia stuff. That's why I'm trying to finish our Amphoreus before I go back to school. But there's no time. So I'm gonna do my dailies as much as I can anyway. And then I'll play ZZZ. And then I can't play Wuwa at the moment, unfortunately, because I don't know why. Wuwa just refuses to give me more storage space for myself. And I hate it. It's like 54 gigs and I don't have that many. I really don't. It sucks. It really sucks. So I'm always stuck with the top 3. I might, like low-key, I might just get rid of ZZZ at some point. I don't know. The story's not engaging. I have to physically read all the time. None of the characters are good either. They're all boob and no substance. Boob and butt and no substance. And there's nothing more. It's just a Gooner game, and I don't want to touch Gooner games anymore.
Ad Astra.
Like,
Thank you for complete.
I have a friend who's been too gooning lately, and it's low key like making me uncomfortable. So I don't know. ZZZ being a Gooner game, I low key am uncomfortable with Gooners. Like, you can goon, do it in private. Just do it in private, okay? Like, this is not something you should share openly with people. Guys. No. Like, Anime Expo, sure. But in a normal situation. No.
Exactly.
It's low-key. It's just weird. Like, even when I simp for characters, I try to do it calmly and with a sophistication with it, but when it comes to gooning for, like, man, I want... No. No. It's just gonna make everyone else uncomfortable. Thank you, Sino.
And we're live from the living room as Doug eyes up the match day spread. He's reaching for the buffalo wing. Perfect! Hang on, what's this?
What is this? Oh, I thought it was Sino saying it, and I was like, what is he saying? I don't even know what was playing on my laptop. What was playing on my laptop? Okay. Well, let's just pretend that was Sino. Oh, they're finally fixing Sino stuff. I see, I see. Alright. We did our commissions, right? Alright. Let's go to ZZZ then. I did my Wuwa daily. Not Wuwa. Honkai Ray dailies. Okay, I will be real, this is gonna take a while. So, while we wait, either I just chill and do nothing, or I yap about something. Which, I don't know what to yap about, aside from talking about work. Oh yeah, work next week. I'm gonna have 3 students instead of 10. I have never felt such relief when all the kids left. I only had like 3 good kids out of those 7. The rest were either refused to draw and just didn't want to draw at all, wanted to play games, and then one of them just kept hitting his hand with the straw and just left himself out of group activities, and it's really annoying. So it's nice to have older kids, you know, and not have Moth. Go away, Moth. And not have kids screaming at you every time and calling you nasty juiced. Like they've been literally been calling me nasty juice because a kid from last week called me nasty juice because I told her to do her work. And I told her to follow the rules of the school, and she decided to call me nasty juice. And I'm just like, wow. Because we have like camp nicknames for my job. And I decided to have my name like initials, so it doesn't really say much about me. Because I didn't want to like reveal much about myself. So I wanted to do something similar to Nat Cat. I actually wanted to do Nat Cat, but I was like, no, that would just reveal my YouTube channel name. So I'm just gonna replace the NK from Nat Cat to NJ because it sounds cool. It's like Michael Jackson, you know? So I decided on that, and then they just initialized, one of them just initialized it to Nasty Juice, and I low-key, I have a grudge against that student. She kept trying to steal my Eevee doll, and I was like, do your parents even care? They're not gonna care. I'm like, wow, you're a spoiled brat. Oh my gosh. And I should have just told her off, but I was too tired to. And yeah, the rest of the kids kept screaming. They screamed it, and then I was like, okay, if you're gonna call me nasty juice from now on, I'm gonna report it to the director. And then they got that, and then they stopped pretty much. They sometimes called me nasty juice, but I was like, bro, you're taking it too far. It's ridiculous. And I literally did not press start game. Wow. Well, no, I was like, why is this in a black screen for so long? It should not be in a black screen. I think I was yapping for too much, for too long. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't know. Today I was not in a good mood today. Not that I wasn't in the mood to stream, but just generally thinking about past events from the past couple weeks. This week, I guess a little bit from this week, but more so in the past slightly more than a month, so I would say past 4 weeks, it's been kind of building up inside. And it just really sucks. I can't really talk about it because it's really personal stuff. Whatever. If I were to say it. It's kind of like you have a friend and you how do I say this? You and this friend made a set of dominoes together. And then you guys made a promise. Let's not tumble this set of dominoes down until it's finished. But we just start setting up the pieces, and it was taking 2 hours at this point, and we're not even like halfway done. It was like 20% of the way there, but it was still a lot. And then all of a sudden, the person was like, you know what? I'm just gonna tumble all of this down, cause all these things to happen. Tumble, tumble, tumble. And then you just look and you get angry at them, and then they get angry at you for getting angry at them. Wow. What's the coincidence? Man, oh, it's not my fault. I just wasn't in the mood to do this. I don't. Why did you tumble all down the domino set? Oh, I just don't. I'm just not feeling up to it anymore, so I just tumbled it all down. That's basically how I described how I'm feeling. And you spent a long time on that set. So you're just gonna crash out. And then and then when you complain it to your other friends tell the same guy who, right as you were telling them that you were. I'm just appalled. And then these friends would tell, and then I would tell another friend in front of those friends, and then those friends would tell that friend who caused the domino effect in the first place. Oh, and then now everyone's mad. Why did you tell him? Why did you tell him? I don't know what to say. I'm trying to say it in the most metaphorically unclear way, so it's like unclear, but man, it's like it's awful. Like not being allowed to say how you feel in the moment. Even though you were told to say how you feel in the moment. And for that to just be backstabbed is basically what happened. Like, I'm not allowed to speak. Yes, it was mean. Yeah, I was angry that he tipped over the dominoes. But I think I was right to be upset. I have every right to be upset. And no matter how I say it, it's not gonna sound good. But I guess this person cares more about his reputation more than the friendship. Whatever. It's just sad to see. Alright, now we're back to ZZZ. Okay, what's taking so long? What's gonna happen in the cipher quest? Okay, if it's gonna take 15 minutes to like get ZZZ in here, come on. Come on, it's gold! Thank you. Oh, we did this already. Come on. Alright, is it time to pull? No, it's not time. Anyways, back to HSR. No Wuwa today, unfortunately. It kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Alright, today we're gonna stick to the 2 hours that I told myself I would have done yesterday, but no, I got tired. Really tired. So, yeah. Yeah, I dropped my eraser. Hold on. Right. Hold on. Alright, where were we? I think we're about to fight the dragon metal boss. I think that's what we're doing. Right? I don't know. Cypher's here. Like, recap. Cypher was here. We're trying to... What we're trying to do is get CASTORICE to meet Thanatos so she can save us. And that's essentially what we're doing. And now we're just meeting all the dead people here. In Styxis, a city that starts with the letter S. There we go. And yeah, that's what we're doing. Why is that taking like hours to do? I feel like we're not getting much done, to be honest. Shoot, shoot, shoot. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You cannot see me. 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 Bye bye. Bye. Oh no. No 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 no. Bye bye. There we go. Okay, what's this plate? Fragmented alchemy notes. Before you're arrested in broken chains, remnants of a path that once led to this tower.
This is going to be difficult.
Didn't Castrum Kremnos also have this? Watch me jump over!
Please calm down. If you were to fall into the icy cold river of souls, I'm afraid that you really would die here.
If I was more powerful, I would be able to carry one person with each limb and fly the four of us to the other side. The Rune of Recollection is here, but I can't find a miracle orb anywhere. So weird. Oh, could it be in that collapsed tower in the distance?
Looks like it's your time to shine. 1 minute of man being useful comes from 1,000 days of training, man.
That sounds so weird. Forget it. Just leave it to me.
Alright, let me see how it sounds. Alright, it sounds good.
Just shout for me when you need my help.
Okay. Please, ma'am.
Got it. Just leave it to me.
There we go.
Mem did it.
The pink squirrel. Is that...
The miracle's range is limited. Please come a little closer.
Very smart. Twin moons. Whoa, it's 2 moons.
Aren't I a good fit for Orynyx's priest?
Okay.
Of course. You're the most confident priest ever. The alchemical matrix should be behind this door. Is that?
Oh no.
Wow, there are so many of you! It's little Cass and little Grape. Oh, there's also little D and the pink puppy! Trian? Aren't you?
Dead?
This is the first time I've encountered a deceased friend while going upstream in the River of Souls.
It really works like this. Just like the other departed spirits we've encountered along the way. I'm also unable to sense the aura of the living on Lady Trian.
Yup, you're right. Trian already knows that she'll not be able to return to everyone's side. But Trian believed that little Cass would eventually return to the Netherrealm. So, Trian has been standing here at this spot closest to the world of the living and waiting for little Cass.
Aww.
Oh. It must have been very tough for you.
But according to what Trian said, we're almost at the entrance of the Netherrealm. Trian promised Trevi and Trinan that when little Cass got here, Trian would get the gift ready and be the first person to run over and welcome you. So, little Cass, don't cry. Please, accept this. We finally finished it.
Oh.
This is what Lady Trevi once mentioned. The gift for me that you didn't manage to finish.
The Holy Maiden of Janus. Even when separated by life and death, their thoughts are still connected.
Trian spent a lot of time drawing this. Trian hopes that little Cass likes it.
Seriously? It's seriously a wonderful drawing. Lady Trian.
This is our flame chase journey.
The little fight on a Mayday 2 dots here.
We don't know what your journey was like before. Trevi has always said that it must have been a very harsh and frightening journey. But little Cass no longer has anything to fear now, because everyone is here with you in this flame chase journey.
That's right.
You know what? This kid drew the characters better than any 5-year-old would have.
I've already obtained so many things.
I'm not kidding.
Never
I
had
teach
dared
7 to
to
10-year-olds.
since I embarked on the flame chase journey.
7 to
The first
10-year-olds
time I
can't draw
gained
like
so
this.
many
They cannot.
companions. The first time I picked up the hobbies of crafting and photography. The first time I had dinner with someone else. The first time I went to the market to buy the Chimera doll I'd liked for a very long time and hugged it to sleep. The first time I wore a dress personally made by Lady Aglaya. The first time I went for a walk with Lady Trevi, Lady Trian, and Lady Trinan. The first time I enjoyed the night breeze and looked up at the stars with Miss Hyacin. The first time I took care of Dromesis with the Trailblazer. Looking back at all these experiences I never thought were possible. It feels as though the scales of my life had shrunk from centuries and decades down to minutes and seconds. And all of them are so precious. I took countless photos in the past, but they're all black and white landscapes. I don't have a single one with friends. If I had known, I would have taken more pictures.
Why don't you take a picture now? Oh, then shall we take one now?
Trian says yes! Trian likes little Cass and would love to take a picture with little Cass.
Sadly, being departed souls, our images cannot be captured in the world of the living.
You never know if you until you try.
I thought so too.
What? Are we seriously going to leave any room for regret?
There won't be any regrets. This vivid drawing surpasses any photograph from the world of the living.
Little Cass smiled. Treevee, Trian, and Trian's wishes finally come true!
I remember you once said that fate is not the flowers that bloom at the end of the road, but where people tread beyond the gate. Now, the path that belongs to me is about to reach the end. Thank you for bringing me the final key.
Key? Little Cass, why are you talking in riddles all of a sudden?
I have a feeling that soon, this gift of yours will become the key to saving Mrs. Life.
Wow, that's amazing! Then keep smiling and carry on bravely! Little Cass, little Gray, everyone, see you tomorrow!
See you tomorrow. With the blinding smile, Trian's golden form disappears in the thin fall of Astaxia's moonlight's night.
Lady Trian.
Moonlight night. Moonlit night.
The aura of this place. We have indeed reached the end of the stream of souls. If I go any further, I might lose myself. I must leave now, for the black tide still wreaks havoc in the realm of the living.
Can you find your way out? Don't you want to know the truth behind it, Thanatos?
I seek not to enter the door to the nether realm.
Then what do you seek?
CASTORICE, will you fulfill your duty for the flame chase?
I have yet to make my decision, Lord Mighty.
Okay, what's the flame chase? What are we doing? We've just been loitering for the past, like, I don't know, 24
Make the
hours.
choice your heart desires. Even if it takes
Are you ready
1,000
for the
years
flame
of waiting.
chase? Are you ready? We're about to do it! Now! And
Continue
then
to
proceeds to
fight
wait
till I
20
die.
more hours.
Then rise from death till the miracle descends.
There is one more thing you should know, Lord Mighty.
What is it?
Professor Anaxa may have deduced the principles behind the Era Nova. You and I may be reincarnated as strife.
Well,
and
they
death
cipher.
in the next cycle, becoming calamities wreaking havoc upon the world.
I see.
Is that all? Are you going to accept such a fate without complaints?
Do you have a strategy to shatter the shackles of our fate?
I haven't found it yet. Perhaps I never will.
Then, cease wasting your thoughts on futile matters. Control what little you can. And when fate's inescapable grasp comes, resist it with the strength of your mighty will.
As your name says.
Thank you, Lord Mighty. I will find the right decision.
In the name of strife, may you meet a fitting end.
This must be the alchemical matrix the spirit mentioned.
What are you doing there, Cypher?
Let's see. We need to insert Aquila's sky, Georios' earth, Kephali's fire, Fagusa's ocean, and Nestia's love.
It seems our sweet Princess Homebody has made up her mind. In that case, seamstress, I suppose I no longer need to deliver your message. My time is rather precious after all.
You're just gonna have like 20 seconds of screen time?
Please, follow your heart. By the promise you once made, I ask that you fulfill your duty one final time. CASTORICE, please live as a human and die as one.
According to that alchemist, the final piece is supposed to be me. However, he is not privy to the past and therefore cannot see the full picture.
The past?
I saw the twins of death in Kephali's memory, and now I am certain that I was one of them. The trial of the Hand of Shadow demanded taking the life of your family. I died during that trial, falling before the gate to the new world. And my sister, whom I never met, became the Titan Thanatos of this cycle. She was consumed with regret over my death, so she used the Titan's authority to reforge my soul. Yet, that's because the Titan she became already...
Hold on.
She was consumed with regret over my death, so she used the Titan's authority to reforge my soul. Yet, it also means she has never revealed herself to anyone, hidden away from the entire world. Already fell at the start of everything. They died for me, and now lie in slumber in the River of Souls.
You mean Pollux?
That's right. The River of Souls is no material river. It cannot be blocked by ordinary means.
Really?
Only a divine corpse can prevent the dead from reaching the next world. And that's why we have to awaken Pollux from death before we can retrieve the core flame of death. We have to reforge its body with the power of alchemy.
But Cass, if that alchemist speaks the truth, does that mean you're also part of the dragon body?
You're saying that while reading the book?
According to those departed spirits, I was indeed born as the dragon's twin. But before we talk about that, have you heard the sighs?
I did when I was collecting the soul. Decide many times on the way here.
No, not from me. The sounds that come from the memories when we were collecting the souls.
Ah, I heard them too. So what are those?
I think it's probably the sign of Pollux's wish being fulfilled.
Is it just me or am I already
They
getting
must have
sleepy?
realized how heavy a price they'd need to pay when they used their divine authority to resurrect a dead woman. That's why they exerted every ounce of their strength to send me to Styxia, a city that called for death, a land where none is hostile to death. They never saw their wish fulfilled and fell so prematurely, all because they wanted to give me a new life. Pollux must really want to know how their sister has been after giving their all to save her.
Alright. I think I need to take a quick 20-minute break. Well, meanwhile, you guys can look at Castris. I think I might need a nap. I need to do an early nap before I crash. Alright, I will be right back. Okay, I am back. I am less tired now. Okay, where were we?
That wish is the reason Pollux's soul still lingers in the mortal realm, even after their fall. Quietly watching and documenting every detail of their sister's life.
Ah! So instead of picking up objects on the way here,
we were instead showing things to a strand of yearning that lingers here. Now, we must weave these yearnings together and restore them into Pollux's complete soul.
but all of this is just a hypothesis, right? What if we go through with the ritual and it turns out totally different?
That's fine. As Professor Anaxa often reminds us, such is the nature of alchemy. The true outcome can only be known once the process is complete. This is why alchemy is also known as the miracle of creation. Now, the puzzle of Pollux's yearnings is nearly complete, with only one final piece remaining.
Only one more.
I shall reveal what they have been yearning to know in the alchemical matrix. I will show them my whole life since I left Styxia. Lady Trianne has already drawn a picture of my entire life, and it is now in my hands.
Trianne's hand-drawn picture. Oh.
Then, let the ritual begin.
Everything gonna draw?
Now, the objective is complete. That is all. Such is what Professor Anaxa always says after preparing for an alchemical ritual. And now, Pollux, I shall lift you from the river of souls and reforge your soul. Perhaps you will be disturbed by this, and your body may become horrifying to behold. But if even the slightest trace of your soul remains, the soul that once ferried me to this side of the shore, then please, look at me. I wish to thank you in person. I have obtained everything you sacrificed your divinity for. Lady Holonette.
Did she recognize you? Oh, she must be the first soul we can communicate with here, right?
I'm afraid she is just another spirit trapped here, like the rest of them. The only difference is that I was there when she died. Please, go on. I'm listening. Are you about to tell the story of Styxia?
Yes. You're just as smart as I imagined, but... Never mind. Now's not the time.
There's no need to worry, Elder. Take a look around you. You're already at the resting place of the dead.
The world of the dead. But how?
I understand that you chose to remain silent about the story to protect CASTORICE, the girl who coexists with death. But you no longer need to hide that story. I can assure you that you have protected that girl's life well.
Well, in that case, let me begin.
What were you gonna say?
Styxia, the pearl of the ocean, plagued by unwarranted calamity and ravaged by death in the fairy tale. It was the first city-state to shift their faith towards death, even before Idonia did. From where you stand now, I suppose that's a bit hard to believe. Right?
Indeed. I cannot imagine that those from the era Chrysia, blessed with eternal life, could ever yearn for death.
There are people like that.
I have
CASTORICE.
pondered the same question, child. But I am afraid there is no clear answer to it.
Journeys and epics are only glorious and magnificent because all things eventually fade to dust. That's how someone once explained to me why death is necessary to the world. But I still can't take that as the final answer. Would a world without journeys and epics be worse off?
I take it the one who spoke this line was a general, or perhaps a warrior.
Perchance.
I, however, did find some inspiration in these words. Would you like to hear my thoughts, CASTORICE?
Please enlighten me, Lady Amphoreus.
Oh, what are they?
Though I have already made up my mind on how to handle the authority and core flame of death, your words might truly guide me toward the path forward.
You and I are neither warriors nor generals. Therefore, journeys and epics cannot truly resonate with us. But what if I reframe it like this? What if love is not a trait bestowed upon mortals by Nestia, but a blessing from death?
Aww.
Love.
No one
In the name of
ever
love.
invented the word cherish in the era when life was eternal. For all the good things in the world can be revisited endlessly, and every bond formed carried no risk of being severed.
Until.
The so-called era Chrysia was an age devoid of both virtue and sin. People did not truly live. They simply existed, going through the motions without passion or purpose. Perhaps the people of Styxia chose to The so-called era Chrysia was an age devoid of both virtue and sin. People did not truly live. They simply existed, going through the motions without passion or purpose, then waiting for something to happen. Embrace death not out of fascination with its cruel and fearsome side, but instead became fixated and obsessed with the impulses and desires tied to a finite existence.
Huh? What does that mean?
Therefore, death is not a thing of fear and desperation, but...
That's right, CASTORICE. It is the reason we shed tears when parting ways, and also the original spark that ignited the passion of mortals. If you truly intend to deprive the world of death, then be prepared to witness it return to a state of stagnation.
I understand, Lady Amulet. Our limited lifespan shapes all that we know and love. Not even the Death Titan has the right to take that away from humankind again. Nestia's love was the chrysalis of gold's first blessing, but it most likely wasn't understood by mankind. We only learned to interpret this wonderful gift after Thanatos' arrival. If the world was bereft of death, then the Queen of Styxia wouldn't have played midwife in delivering me into this world. You wouldn't have welcomed me into Itonia. And Aglaya would never have invited me to join the Flame Chase journey. None of these stories would ever have happened.
Okay, come on, CASTORICE. You don't have to. Come on.
I would never have lived, let alone found happiness. Thank you, Mother.
She finally hugs him.
I will use all the love I've experienced in this long life to complete the final miracle. My teacher.
Finally an animation?
Amphoreus, grant me the wisdom of all things. I call upon thee, the stripped dead dragon's corpse.
Are you finally gonna awaken the dragon?
Rises from the earth, falls from the sky. As above, so below. This is the greatest power of all powers. Unstoppable in this world. The great work that commands all death. I shall grant you embrace.
Hold on. When allies okay, I'm finally awake, okay. I was low-key falling asleep to that. When allies' target's HP is reduced, accumulates Desperate Bubble. Upon reaching the limit, remove damage mitigation and enter enhanced state. Wait, let me change lineup. Here we go.
It's not bad to listen to the harmony.
Let's do this for now. Why is there so little damage? Oh wait. Should I be using... I should be using... Yeah, I should be using her, huh?
Hyacinth, let us both give life a dignified farewell.
Let's do this. Don't be slow. You're not allowed to be slow. Alright, you got this. That's barely anything. Oh no! Okay, let me quickly change the thumbnail real quick because I think this is inaccurate. Give me a moment. I need to change the thumbnail. I'm changing it. Fighting the CASTORICE dragon. Give me a minute. I want to change this thumbnail. I can't believe we're doing CASTORICE again. I thought we already did her quest. But no, there's always more. Just give it a second. I am changing the thumbnail. Alright, is it changing? It should be changed by now, so we got this.
This mortal form will bring you night on your path.
Oh, we're defeating it pretty easily. Man, this is much easier than, you know who. Remember? Oh.
Yes, it's me. I'm back. No rush. Emptying your mind is a good way to relax.
Oh. I forgot the name of the previous boss we fought against. Hold on, let me try to remember. It was so long ago. Hold on. It was Nicador. Yeah, I hope this would not be another Nicador situation. Please don't be another Nicador situation. My old friend told me this would be difficult. From what I'm seeing, it's not too bad. I might be jinxing myself. Okay, I might be jinxing myself. Okay, what is going on? Okay, I'm lowering the music down just a tad so I can actually hear CASTORICE. The new light. Oh, I could do that. I did not know you could do that with CASTORICE. This is ultimate. Oh, we defeated her. That was easy.
Oh, death. Sleep in peace.
Oh. Oh. Are you gonna kill your sister?
I'm sorry I have to wake you up from ancient death. And I know you're anxious. Shh. Don't be afraid. Do you remember me? I'm the girl you once carried across the Sea of Souls. I'm sorry I wasn't able to remember you, but with the help of many people, I was finally able to pick up these broken fragments of my past. I'm back, Pollux. I know this might not be what you wanted, but I have to do this. So please, carry me across the Sea of Souls again and return me to the Netherrealm, just like you did in the past.
Oh.
Please take me to where the core flame of death rests. I'll be coming now.
Are you great? Let's go. We don't have to go into an egg, right?
They may look scary, but as long...
Huh? Wait, what's going on?
What's happening?
We're just looking at Castor's legs?
What's wrong?
Uh-oh. This... I think I...
Are you...
I'm starting to feel it now, Mr. Krabs.
What's wrong with her?
I'm feeling it now, Mr.
Her
Krabs.
time is almost up. If I don't go now, I'm afraid her soul will return to Thanatos' embrace before me.
What? Oh no! Is there anything we can do?
She goes now.
I promised I would ask Thanatos for the Trailblazers' right to roam the Earth again. Mem, stay here and keep a close watch until I return, all right?
All right. I'm the best at taking care of others. Go on, Cass. Make sure not to leave yourself with any regrets.
No regrets, take your time. I can still hold out. I'll go too. Let's see who gets to the Netherrealm first.
That's not funny.
It's a deal then. Please. Wait for me.
Oh, you sit in your little dinghy, eager to hear my song and follow closely behind. Venture not bent with me into the vast sea, or perhaps without seeing me, you'll lose your way into the ocean. The ocean I have never crossed. Hyacinth? Oh, you sit in your little dinghy, eager to hear my song and follow closely behind. Please, turn back. Return to the homeland you know so well. Venture not with me into the vast sea, for perhaps, without seeing me, you will lose your way in the ocean. The ocean I cross has never been sailed by anyone.
You still ended up back here.
the legends were true. The Netherrealm really is a sea of flowers.
Yes. Just like the flower fields we tended to back then.
Is that you, Plixia?
Do you remember me?
You're my sister.
I don't have the memories from that time, but I've seen you before during an experiment.
I see. Call me Thanatos, then. It'll be easier. However, since you recognize the name, you must already know everything about Thanatos, right?
Yes. I'm here to reforge the order of life and death in Amphoreus.
You know, my sister was a sympathetic, but rather sensitive person. Whenever she didn't want to say what was on her mind, she would avoid eye contact and look off into the distance. Just like what you are doing now.
Can you tell me about the last Era Nova? What did you do, Plixia?
Where should I begin? I suppose we can start from the beginning. A long, long time ago, there were a pair of like-minded twins. As foretold in the prophecy, they were chosen to be successors to the god of death. But fate was cruel. The price of attaining divinity was to take the life of our closest kin with our own hands.
That trial was indeed recorded in that memory.
Then you should already know that my sister voluntarily gave up her own life so that I could ascend as the demigod of death. But I couldn't accept that. Why did we have to kill each other for a future she'd never see herself? That's not fair.
So I killed myself first.
While weaving the laws of the new world, I shattered the forbidden bottom line for life and death. I reshaped my sister's soul and took the form of the great dragon Pollux to carry her up the River of Souls and back into the mortal realm. But our fates were already decided and manifested in unexpected ways in response to my futile actions. Aging is an unbreakable law of nature laid upon humankind, created at the same time as death. When the living die, their souls will meet Thanatos, who would determine where every soul goes. If the Reaper raises their left hand, the soul is granted death and allowed to enter the Netherrealm to await reincarnation. If they raise their right hand, the soul is rejected by the Netherrealm and returned to the mortal realm to continue walking the earth.
That's why the Hand of Shadow can only lay down judgment and not embrace another being.
Yes. Death was originally a pair of hands, but they were split in twain when we reached the mortal realm, never to touch each other ever again. The half of Thanatos that represents life, the undying human who grants death, that was the curse I forced upon you.
Then, what about you?
As the half of Thanatos representing death, I shoulder the fate of defying death. I died the moment I entered the world of the living. From then on, my Titan also no longer existed in this world. The cycle of life and death stopped. Souls were denied their audience with death, and were left stranded within an ever-rising river of the dead. What irony. My selfish desire to save your life gave you and the world a fate far worse than death instead. Then, what was left of my reason was left behind in the Netherrealm, where I've been taking care of these flowers day after day, until there is now a sea of them, all while mulling over the subject of life, death, parting, and enduring an endless loneliness.
Fate is absurd indeed. Our lives were a mirrored image of one another, like a pair of hands. Even so, we arrived at the same destination.
As
We
always.
walked different paths, yet experienced the same pain.
Screenshot. It's really pretty.
I had hoped that maybe you would at least have a good life in this cycle. I'm sorry.
I lived my life well. It didn't go to waste. As far as I'm concerned, you did nothing wrong.
Even though I forced the authority of granting death to humanity upon you, a total stranger.
Too many responsibilities were forced upon me in the course of this long journey. I was once lost, even upset. But I realized recently that if it weren't for your blessing, I wouldn't have understood the source of these emotions, nor would I have realized my purpose. I wouldn't have made it here to reunite with my missing half. And we wouldn't be discussing our past while sharing the same view of this landscape. I wouldn't have understood the meaning of our existence.
The meaning of our existence.
This sea of flowers blooms on dead land, because we sowed it with the seeds of our separation and watered it with our tears of loneliness. Yes, the only thing death is allowed to create are flowers that bloom from blood and tears. That's why Thanatos cannot create living beings at will. Nor can the hand of shadow determine a person's remaining days. Because the life and death of mortals should never be dictated by another's will.
Are you saying there's no point in Thanatos'?
There's no point in anything.
No.
No point in
No
anything.
single being can bear the scales of life and death on their own. Not even a god. Life and death weigh equally heavy. We both know that now, don't we?
You, too, must have had a difficult life. We've taken quite a ridiculous journey together, haven't we? I had a feeling, even back then, that we would meet again one day. Not to embrace one another after a long separation, but to come in search of retribution. Tell me the answer that's already been written, and let us draw this seemingly endless fate to a close. It's been far too long. I waited here for centuries, watching day after day as desperate spirits are denied by this lonely wasteland. I always hoped I would see you among them. But I was also afraid of seeing you. I didn't know how I could possibly face you again. But more than anything, I was afraid that you might have forgotten all about me.
I know.
Aww.
But don't you see, Polixia? I made it back anyway.
I'm here anyway. The hands stay together.
It was always meant to be held in two hands anyway.
Why did I just say the hands?
So, let's give our core flame to her and have her take it back.
You're just using her to bring me back to
Give
life.
humanity back their cycle of life and death.
She's gonna say
Our
no.
responsibility as Thanatos was never about picking out favorite souls. We were only meant to watch over life. Let's tend the field together and create a warm sea of flowers for all the souls to come. What do you think,
She's
Polixia?
thinking, I think.
Yes, just one last step.
She's like, yes, anything for you,
Death shall
Castress.
wither, and through that, the dead will sprout again from the remains, and be reborn with the dead flame. As foretold by the prophecy, Thanatos' authority is only destined for only one person to wield. As the Chrysos heir of death, as their demigod, as a titan, our fated moment has arrived once again.
Just like before.
Yes, just like before. But unlike that time, the ones undergoing the trial this time are prepared.
You've made up your mind?
Yes, as dictated by fate. But I won't be afraid. As long as you're here with me. Complete your trial in this life. Grant me the embrace of death. And light the spark of life ablaze. You've been tempered by life and death. I know you'll be able to give this wasteland its first breath of life. Like a raven butterfly, flying swiftly into the netherrealm, perching on the twig of death.
I will. After this, I will remain permanently in the Netherrealm. The River of Souls shall return here and rain down from the sky, scattering souls across the earth. The cycle of life and death will flow once again. This sea of flowers you sowed shall bear countless joyous or sorrowful souls and bloom evermore.
Thank you. Just one last thing. Can you grant me one wish?
Of course.
What wish?
What is it?
Please, don't forget me.
I promise you, when we meet in the next world, even if I have endured another reincarnation, even if we do not know each other's names, I will still hold you tightly in my arms. Just like what I did when we were born.
CASTORICE. CASTORICE. You're as beautiful as a fleeting butterfly.
Oh.
I will bring rest to death. And from now on, stagnant life will once again flow.
Oh, we're going to a Nexus POV? At the same time in Okama. Loud cheers from afar.
Time flies. In the blink of an eye, the 15th entry hour is already at hand. When this farce is over, your soul will be placed on the scales of life and death. Are you ready?
No need to ask so many times. Of course I am.
Then why do you drag your feet? Is your fear of crowds holding you back again?
I simply find them too noisy. Paying attention to conceited fools like them would be an utter waste of my time.
Such harsh words. As I see it, you are no less arrogant than they are.
I couldn't agree more.
Oh. I did not expect to hear that from you. Are you not going to refute me?
I know
No.
myself better than you think I do. At the very least, better than a stowaway like you.
And they say men whose ends are nigh have but kind words. Well, that is exactly why I chose you.
Should I thank you for the compliment?
No.
The hour of the trial has come. Do you have an answer for me? And how will you prove the veracity of your argument?
I suppose there is no point in putting this off any longer. Do you recall where we stopped the last time?
You were saying that Amphoreus' history is cyclical.
Indeed. The demigods that bear the core flames eventually become the new titans at the world's end. Remember what happened on the Holy Mountain? Calypso, Naias. As their destined ends approached, one by one they left this world, leaving only the twins, who are fated to succeed death. Unfortunately, while their journey is consistent with ours, you and Calypso, as well as Nikador and Naias, act as supporting evidence. I can only come up with a rough sketch for my theory of a cyclical history. For all the pains I took to reach this point, I had already lost hope of ever obtaining definitive proof. After all, the past is in the past. Proving that we are the legacies of heroes of the past is a hopeless endeavor. That is, until I met a girl named Polixia and her sister. If CASTORICE was truly sent from the past to the present for the Titan's self-serving reasons, then having lived through 2 cycles, and with Styxia as the pivot, she will no doubt be the link to connect all of this together. If the Twins of Death can bridge 2 cycles to reunite at the shores of the Sea of Souls, then my hypothesis will no longer be just a hypothesis. And you too will get the answer to your question.
Well, that is all well and good, but how can you be so sure? If there is even the slightest error in your hypothesis, the girl will be shattered.
It matters not. The most important quality a scholar must possess is foolhardiness. If you are overly cautious, then you'll never have the gumption to make the first step, and change will never come. Besides, I, Anaxagoras, am destined to overturn this farcical world. Come, let us go and teach these pathetic worms one
Nexa, of course. What do we got? Lament on Stream of Souls. We finally completed CASTORICE quest! You can be added to the team. I'll just have my own Anexa, thank you. Thank you. Okay, we have an hour left. I might as well do this quest. So let's do it.
So they are leaving the final debate to him.
Oh, we're finally continuing the debate from like weeks ago.
Let those Chrysos heirs who started this terrible war hear you. Let them hear the voices of the people.
Yay! Okay, buddy.
As always, that woman knows how to stir up a crowd.
Professor Anaxa, I thought you'd pass on this.
Everyone must cast their vote, or this assembly would serve no purpose.
Prof, do you truly think it's wise to entrust the fate of the world to an assembly like this?
No.
Akuma has stood strong under this system for 1,000 years. It stands to reason that there is purpose in its existence. But that is not what you're asking, is it? What you really want to know is Aglaya making the right decision in entrusting the fate of the world to you?
Nothing ever escapes you.
I didn't spend all those years teaching you for nothing. Most people only take 4 years to graduate, if I recall.
To tell the truth, I feel like I'm on my way to an execution chamber instead of a podium.
Oh no.
So, do you have an answer to that question?
Well.
No, I don't.
I thought so.
Because that question is not yours to ask in the first place. Is Aglaya entrusting the world to you the right decision? Don't make me laugh.
Oh, he is not happy.
That woman must answer herself. Why are you fretting about this on her behalf? Or have you been seeing yourself as her pawn all this time? Listen up. I'll say this only once. Flip your perspective around and ask yourself this instead. What should I do to ensure that the world doesn't stray from the correct path? That is what you should be thinking about. You still have time, so give it some thought. Oh, and don't bother telling me the answer. Tell it to those begging for salvation from the gods.
Got it. Thank you, Professor Anaxa.
That's Anaxagoras to you.
Who will you be voting for?
That'll depend on how well you perform. May Circe safeguard your thoughts.
Speak with a message-bearing soldier. Alright. What do you got, military runner?
Lord Anaxa, you're finally here. The last speaker for the assembly will be taking the stage soon. The resolution will be passed after that. Lady Kindness has reserved a special seat for you. Shall I show you to it?
Lead the way.
All right. This way, please.
I actually don't necessarily mind things remaining the way they are, but I'll say it.
Stop yapping.
Elders and citizens, silence, if you please. As the Theoros, I present to you Phainan of Ides Elysiae, virtuous citizen of Akuma, and the last speaker of the assembly.
Much obliged, Lord Lycus.
I remember him. He's the penniless lad working for Aglaya. Where's Lady Goldweaver? Why is she sending this guy to give the last speech? Is this really the end of the Flame Chase journey?
Can this dude really face down Kindness?
I
Actually, don't necessarily mind things remaining the way they are.
By Kefali above, dear citizens of Akima, as you look upon me, so too do I see you. I see your fear and misgivings, your apprehension about the discord between the Chrysos heirs and the Council of Elders. And your uneasiness about the future of the Holy City. Yet, before you contemplate something as grand as the fate of the world, I ask that you look closer. Look beyond the horizon illuminated by Kefali, at the crisis threatening to overwhelm us.
What?
What do you mean, what?
My beloved hometown is a village forgotten by time. It is a... Yet, before you... I see your fear and misgivings, your apprehension about the discord between the Chrysos heirs and the Council of Elders. And your uneasiness about the future of the Holy City. Yet, before you contemplate something as grand as the fate of the world, I ask that you look closer. Look beyond the horizon illuminated by Kefali, at the crisis threatening to overwhelm us. It's a place with the most invigorating breeze and wheat fields that spread all the way
fine
to the
on.
sea. I once thought that there I would enjoy a lifetime of peace and quiet with my friends and family. How I wish I could invite all of you to that paradise, far from the noise and chatter of the world. Alas, I can't. Because she, and all that she nurtured, all that I loved, they have long been devoured by the black tide. My beloved home is no more. I will never forget the day the black tide struck. My father, Hieronymus, fought with a broken sword to his last breath to protect his child. My mother, Aldada, she was ripped apart by monsters. Also, I might live to stand before you here and now. Galba, he was a hunter. But in the end, those arms that once drew a bow instead embraced Pisa, his beloved son, as they both breathed their last. Pythias, the teacher, risked her life to save her students, but a burning beam fell on her, crushing her. And what of Livia, her daughter? Did she make it out alive? No, she didn't. Livia, Piso, and so many other children. My childhood friends. They were all swallowed by the black tide and turned into monsters. They kept saying the same thing over and over. Even up until the final moment, I finally steeled my heart and granted them eternal peace with my sword. Why, Finer? Aren't we the best of friends?
Good argument.
That is the black tide. A looming threat that can bring Akima to its knees any time. Kindness may have promised that with the 3 Titans of Calamity Con, Akima will return to an era Chrysia once more, but much as it pains me, I must disappoint you. While the demigod of strife has done everything in his power to hold them back, they are still coming. By now, the name of that black-robed swordmaster, the Flame Reaper, has likely echoed throughout the city already. The roaring thunder is a message from the strife demigod. The Flame Reaver has risen from death, and they hunger for the core flames of the gods.
Good argument, Finon. You're winning.
Lies! If such a powerful enemy is indeed approaching, why is Akama still a picture of peace?
Exactly! The city of Akama shows no signs of pandemonium or chaos. And why is that? I beg you, spare a moment to think about this. Are we able to stand here and hold this assembly in peace today because the danger has passed? No! This peace we enjoy is no gift of fate. We are able to stand here today only because the Chrysos heirs have stepped up and shielded Akama from calamity. With her golden threads, Aglaya has preserved and continues to preserve these idyllic days that all of you hold dear. The Council of Elders claims that Aglaya will one day forsake the people because her divinity is eroding her body and soul. But ask yourselves this. Rather than offering her aid and support, why do they choose to watch and push Akama away from the Flame Chase journey? The answer that no one can bring themselves to speak of. A truth stained in blood and buried in greed, fear, and vanity. Allow me to lay it bare before you. It is because the Council of Elders, which bears Akima's history and honor, along with this citizens' assembly we once took so much pride in, are now infested with vermin.
Okay, maybe the argument is just like...
You insolent whelp! How dare you!
It is true that Aglaya has reached her limit. Why? Because she has been working tirelessly to weave the defenses of our holy city against the encroaching evil. All while these vermin are making up baseless accusations about her and scheming in the shadows. Not once has she ever failed Akama. Yet these vermin attempt to tear her apart, tarnishing her name with unfounded allegations. She may have been blessed by divinity, but hasn't her heart always stayed true to humanity? They attempt to mislead you and reduce this assembly to a crude standoff between gods and humans, but citizens of Akama. Once more, I implore you to open your eyes and look at those around you. Examine them closely. Beneath all that finery, do you see the good heart of a human or the poisonous glands of a pest? Make your judgment, then turn your gaze to the demigods, whom so many of you regard as cold and merciless. Do you not see the light of humanity in them? And those who wear the mask of humanity, yet utter only hurtful, slanderous words. Can you not see that their souls have been corrupted by power?
They're thinking.
No matter what your answer is, and no matter who your vote goes to, rest assured that you have nothing to fear. For Aglaya, Tribios, and I will remain your faithful guardians and pledge our lives to upholding your decision. And this vow will stay true until the end of our days, where it will be passed on to future flame chasers. A steadfast and unwavering promise that shall endure through the ages.
In an uproar, representative leaders from different cities in Okama throw pieces of pottery into the
At the
Dolium.
present time, on the scales of Talenton,
those who call for the continuation of the Flame Chase journey, and those who demand its suspension. Each faction holds an equal share of votes, resulting in a perfect balance.
As expected, this is the moment when the Flame Chase journey is the closest to its end.
And now, it's your turn to vote, Lord Anexagoras.
Is there anyone else who hasn't voted?
No, you're the last. Cast your vote with care, for your decision will break this impasse.
I have long since made a decision.
He's making us smirk. He knows what he's gonna do.
May you bring much needed change to this farcical world.
What are you gonna choose?
The last vote.
Vote for kindness.
Who will he vote for?
Man, the pressure's on. Now
Always the performer.
Talk about a grand entrance.
That's it?
The last vote.
Oh, okay, buddy.
Always.
You know who you're gonna vote for, right? Come on. Come on, Anaxa. You know what you're gonna vote. You know what you need to do.
Given the circumstances, delivering a rousing speech to stir up emotions was a prudent move. Thank you all for your patience. On behalf of the 7 sages of the Grove of Epiphany and the scholars of Amphoreus, I, Anexagoras, am ready to cast my vote. But before that, in the interest of fairness, Lady Goldweaver, I pose a question to you before all who are gathered here. Will you, as Finan has promised, stand by the decision made in the Assembly, regardless of outcome?
In the interests of fairness, I make no promises, lest it should influence your decision.
Very well. I thank you for your honesty.
He knows who he's gonna vote for. He knows. Come on, Anaxa, do your job. You're just thinking?
What's he doing?
Is he just sitting there thinking?
The stakes are high. Let's be patient.
He's thinking, he's thinking.
At the act! Who do you think you are wasting our time like this?
We have all day, we have all day.
Lord Anaxa, please do not forget that I
have a meeting in like 20 minutes.
Rule number 1, do not call me Anaxa. Rule number 2, never interrupt me. Silence is golden.
Oh my gosh. You're being louder! Shut up!
Just vote already. What are you waiting for?
We got all day, so we... I'm not gonna vote. Is that what he's gonna say? Bro, if you do that, he's gonna...
I cannot help but wonder, is every hardship in the world something you will exploit and use to your advantage?
How else am I supposed to make use of this situation where my body and soul are separated? Oh, Circes. Or should I say Calypso? Accompany me on this final journey. Let us journey to the Netherrealm and see how she will substantiate the answer to your question. and validate my decision. We need only to follow the sound of the tides.
That was a cut-off sound. What? Is he back here? Is he back in the building? He's back in the building, isn't he?
Well done, child. Just as I foresaw, you have achieved great things.
Teacher.
What a twist of fate.
We are really showing the same picture again.
Raised in the doctrines of the Venerationists.
Okay.
It's like a foal kicking its mother in the belly after taking all her milk.
Okay.
I respect you immensely, sir. But
you cherish the truth even more. So, child, do not be troubled by the criticisms I have borne. Do not let those voices hinder you as you forge ahead. As the sage of the Venerationists, I am duty-bound to oppose you. But, as your friend and mentor, Anaxagoras, I say, go forth, for the truth is already in your hands.
I will keep that in mind.
Go now, child. Your lonely pursuit is about to welcome a new chapter. And when you reach the end of this journey, may we meet again with the truth before us.
You have my word, sir. May Circes safeguard your thoughts.
May Circe safeguard your thoughts.
You are right, Empedocles. My lonely pursuit is about to welcome a new chapter. I must be on my way now. May we meet again with the truth before us, Empedocles.
What are you waiting for?
Everyone's just like, what are you doing? You're just turning away.
Silence, everyone!
The Nexa is just being so stupid.
Here at the center of the world, I shall write the final step of my proof. For this place is but one step away from the truth.
Oh my gosh. Is he just gonna stand there? Oh my gosh.
Professor, I completed the proof you wanted.
He met her at the Netherrealm. Oh, now he knows. And he's going crazy.
CASTORICE.
The answer is plain as day. My vote goes to the Flame Chase journey and nothing else.
Yeah!
Elder Kindness, I have deciphered the truth of this world.
I love this guy. He's he's crazy.
With the balance shattered, the result is clear. By carefully enter Lenten above, as the Theoros I have observed.
Okay, buddy.
No! Ligus, you can't! Anaxa, what have you done? Have you lost your mind? I hope you are prepared for the harsh punishment awaiting you. Mark my words, I will make sure that clever head of yours never forgets the price of betrayal.
But it's the right thing to do.
Have you forgotten? I told you that happens to be one of my rare talents.
Taking in punishments.
You put on such a grand performance just to aid their preposterous flame chase journey?
Yes.
Performance? No, you are quite mistaken. I may be paranoid by nature, but I've always been known for my honesty.
Sure, buddy.
If you really understood me, Lady Kindness, you'd realize that I never had any interest in your pathetic little game of politics. Factions, standpoints, they are jokes in my eyes. I have never once switched sides.
Ha ha, womp
Because
womp.
and I alone am the truth.
Okay, buddy.
Lady Kindness, with all the citizens here as witnesses, we should honor the spirit of democracy and respect the decision of this assembly. I have observed that Akama has chosen...
Can we go on the flame chase journey now? Thank you.
This citizens'
Thank you.
assembly has resolved to continue
Please.
the flame chase
Can we hurry up? We gotta get going. Come on.
shall be put up on the wall of heroes, such that all citizens are aware of the city's way forward.
You!
Kindness, go away. No one wants you here. We are done.
Very well.
Come on, move on.
Let me entertain you for a little longer. By your leave, Lord Lycus.
Can she take punishment?
Interesting. Elders and citizens, your attention, please. Stay for a moment more, if you will. Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany has an announcement for the assembly.
What is this before?
Crowd chatter.
Just moments ago, all of you made a decision on the fate of Amphoreus. As a supporter of the Flame Chase journey, it pleases me to see the choice you have made. But I regret to say that I still harbor doubts about this outcome. Thus, I hereby challenge this resolution.
Really? Huh.
Tell me, who among you
He's
dares
just trying
swear
to cause
Kepler's
chaos,
name
is he?
That Era Nova will truly welcome the fairy tale ending that the Chrysos heirs have promised. A beautiful new world free of calamity and madness?
What is he getting at?
I don't know what he's getting at. He's confusing me.
No one? Must I pick somebody to answer?
Are you? We are not in a classroom, Alexa.
You, the one acting so wise and profound. In front of all present here, do you dare swear that it will happen for sure? No? Fine. Next. You, the one with ignorance written all over your
Oh my
face.
god.
Yes,
Yes, you.
Do you
Oh
dare
my
swear
god.
by it in front of the Titan?
What are you trying to do?
Useless.
Useless.
Your turn.
Oh my gosh, he's acting like me when I'm
That
trying to teach
smug
7 to
look of
10-year-olds.
You must be confident that the Flame Chase journey is the best course to take, right?
Hey! Mind your tongue!
So, no one? I see. In that case, fine then. Answer me this. Your speech was filled with such passion just now. How confident, then, are you in making this promise?
Professor, what are you doing?
Let him continue with his performance.
Will you look at that? Even Finan and Aglaya lack the courage to make such a promise. And what's even more absurd is that no one but I can promise you
Oh
this new
my
world.
gosh, this guy is so fun.
Passed the resolution anyway.
Oh my gosh.
But you needn't worry, because I knew better than to trust you good-for-nothings. That is precisely why I am here today. To give you one final lecture. Now listen up and listen well. I, Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany, hereby declare
Oh my gosh.
everything that the Flame
Oh,
Chase journey
okay.
promises is true. Finan of Ides Elysiae,
the prophesied demigod who shall succeed Kefali, will reforge each and every one of us in the new world with his complete, intact memories.
What?
What?
The core flame-bearing titans were the Chrysos heirs of yesterday. And the Chrysos heirs who carry the core flames today will become the titans of tomorrow.
What? He's just saying it all
Shall
outright.
endure for eternity in the miracle of the World Bearer. And all under Kefali's protection shall step into that new world.
This is your blasphemy!
Blasphemy.
What? Are you saying that we must bow down to you and worship you, even in our next lives?
Well, you don't have to worship them now, but...
Imbecile! How dare you try to deceive us with all these lies and falsehoods? How can you prove?
I told you, don't interrupt me. But since you've asked, I shall be kind and indulge you. My statements are based on my experiments on the divine body of Kefali themselves. You heard me correctly, everyone. With the tacit approval of kindness and the Council of Elders, I fused my soul with the god through alchemy and learned the truth behind Era Nova.
What is he talking about? Isn't that pure blasphemy?
I, the vile, wretched blasphemer, deserve nothing less than death for my sins.
Okay, he knows.
And the Council of Elders, which granted me consent and aided in committing this atrocity, should face punishment alongside me.
Oh my god. Uh-oh.
By the gods, even kindness has betrayed Akuma.
Oopsie.
I had no knowledge of his transgressions. He did that on his own. The Council of Elders bears no responsibility for his actions. Lord Lygus, as the esteemed Theoros, are you going to simply stand by and allow the Council of Elders to be dragged through the mud?
If the accusation is true, I will acknowledge it. If not, my conscience stands unburdened. Lady Kindness, the reputation of the Council of Elders was not built in a day, nor will it be shattered overnight. Repercussions await those who fool the people, and punishment must be meted out on those who abandon their vows. We should respect this beautiful city and her people.
You.
Oh, so he's taking his side too.
The Gold Weaver, I humbly ask that you take on the responsibility of overseeing this judgment in the name of the fairness of Talantin and the justice of Kefali. Considering the circumstances, and in accordance with Akuma's codex, as the only demigod among us, you shall rightfully wield this authority.
The honor is mine to bear.
She is so happy now.
Elders and citizens, silence, if you please. Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany has made his statement clear. As per Akuma's codex, I request all present citizens to stand with me in exercising the right of judgment. First, Elder Kindness of Akuma and Lygus the Theoros stand accused of neglecting their duties and abusing the law, leading to the egregious blasphemy against a god. In the names of Talantan and Kefili, Akama is to form a committee before the 7th action hour to conduct an investigation and disclose the findings to the public for subsequent judgment.
That's what we deserve!
Curse you!
Now,
Well, you get what you deserve.
concerning Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany, he has confessed to grave blasphemy against Kefili. In the names of Talantan and Kefili, the accused must be allowed to hear the people's voice prior to the execution, for a chance at a reduced sentence and possible pardon.
Let him die! Let him die! I mean, he's already kind of dead. I get it. Okay, we get it. Oh my gosh.
Lady Goldweaver.
Enough with the hesitation, Aglaya. This is not like you.
Let him die! Let him die!
I don't care anymore. Okay, stop saying let him die.
In light of the people's voice, O Talantan on high, may you bring death upon him.
They really hate this guy. Oh, it's finally my POV. Finally! Oh, I'm in another realm. A sea of flowers?
What is this place?
Allow me to reintroduce myself. I bore the name of CASTORICE while walking among the mortals. And now, I stand as the demigod of death, the living side of Thanatos. Welcome to my realm, where the west wind ends.
It's a beautiful... Mom, I made it! My character arc is finally done!
You're still as energetic as always. Did you know? Every flower here was planted by Thanatos himself. These flowers were originally both lifeless and immortal, but in the first rain brought by the River of Souls, they were given new life, flourishing as the bearers of countless souls. And it is my duty as the Master of Death to tend to their well-being and foster their growth in this serene haven. Similar to the structured cycle of life and death in the mortal world, these flowers too shall wither and fade, returning to the earth and then ascending to the sky with mist and tides. Eventually, they will descend to the mortal land as gentle rain. Every soul undergoes the perpetual cycle of reincarnation, albeit in varied forms, until the world meets its end. Yet, sadly, there's no time left for Amphoreus to wait for when the flowers bloom again. Now, death is the power at my fingertips. It once led the souls of the deceased here, but I shall open the gate of the netherworld and return you to the realm of the living. In exchange, please, take the core flame of death with you and complete the flame chase journey. Do not let our work thus far be in vain.
You have my word, you're not going back?
Just like the other demigods, I will stay here and embrace my destiny. That being said, it is not easy to guide a lost soul back to the mortal realm. The whispers of death are sweet and alluring. If your determination wavers, you will succumb and be forever ensnared by the Netherworld's grasp. Please consider this a one-time exception. I will do everything in my power for the Flame Chase journey. And for your life, the only life I can save.
I'll do my best.
I am glad to hear that.
Over here!
What?
Keep moving forward and don't look back.
March?
Keep going.
Don Hung?
The Express is right here with you.
I believe in you.
You're blocking my path, guys.
Listen. Just keep moving.
One day, our paths will cross again. Lift your chin up high and step forward with us toward tomorrow.
It's us and Kafka.
Listen. Your home is not there.
Just forget about all the hardships of the mortal realm.
That's right. Keep your eyes on the dawn.
Onward. Show me your courage.
Partner.
Where are you, Finon?
Heroes together.
Finon!
Almost there.
What's this one?
Finally. Thank you, CASTORICE. Since I've already made it to the end, maybe I can have one last glance at that sea of flowers.
Don't turn around. Keep looking forward. Don't turn around. Keep looking forward. Don't turn around. Keep looking. Acheron? What are you doing here?
As a touch of red will be awaiting you at the end of the path. It'll guide you and illuminate the way out. By doing so, you'll eventually reunite in the warmth of the sunlight.
What's this? What in the world are these shadows and voices?
All of this is proof that you once lived. Your soul, your memories, the years you've journeyed through, and the path they revealed, leading you back home. So, continue onward. Do not stop moving forward, and do not let her sacrifice and the support of all who have stood by you be in vain. Over here, friend!
Oh, hey, man.
Take my hand. Let's go home.
Hello again, mortal realm.
Let the trailblazing continue.
you could do it. Your soul is still perfectly whole, as if some kind of force is trying its best to keep it together. Is it Ornyx's final blessing? Or is it a miracle of your own?
A little bit of both.
It's truly incredible. Such a strange surge of familiarity. So hard to describe. Perhaps it is fate, once again fulfilling its own design. Or perhaps it is the laws from beyond the sky, so familiar to you, that intertwined our fates long ago. It seems that this is a riddle which cannot be solved anytime soon. The sensation of becoming a demigod is truly wondrous. It's as if the river of souls is winding its way through the depths of my spirit, transforming with each breath into a fine rain that nourishes the world.
Okay, let me take a picture of this real quick. It's really pretty.
Do you recall that prophecy? At the end of the sea of flowers, the souls of the living shall warm thy fingertips, and after an embrace, there shall be eternal separation. I promised you that I would do everything in my power to give it another meaning. Now, as I stand as a demigod and destiny draws to a close, I can finally end it in a way that is as beautiful as it deserves. The wish I once sought, but could never grasp, is now within reach. In this brand new world, every blooming life will lift its arms in celebration and recount the profound meaning of this very instant. Every touch, every embrace we share will never again be an ice-cold loss. They will radiate with an intense warmth, sowing love far and wide throughout the land.
Whoa.
The other shore is very cold.
Oh, it's her dragon.
May I borrow your warmth one last time? Thank you for fulfilling this wish of mine. The place I'll be going to is what humans call the Land of Sorrows. But with this heartbeat and the residual heat of this embrace, I shall turn the nether realm into a gentle place of rest. This embrace may be brief, but it's the proof that I once lived.
Well, at least she's still alive, I guess.
Farewell, then. May we reunite in the new world.
Presently, in Okama.
That grand and absurd performance was what you've been seeking your whole life?
I gave up everything in search of truth, and it culminated in this very moment. You, on the other hand, performed as I expected. You did not hesitate when you saw the chance to attain power. It's as if you...
crave power, like a fly craves rot.
Ew.
Those are your words, not mine.
Well, you're right.
You said at the end. Did you already know what I had planned for Thinen?
I may have lost an eye, but my vision is clearer than anyone else. You've nearly exhausted your humanity. You're no different from my current state as a walking corpse.
That's true. I've long since burned to ash over the past 1,000 years. Only he is capable of unleashing a raging fire that rivals our final great enemy, Aquila.
So, this is our last chance. How about we let go of the bad blood between us?
Ah.
May I resonate with your core flame, Aglaya?
Please do.
Oh, they're finally getting along.
That's impossible. To persist with your soul thinned to such an extent. You're insane.
Just as you fight to lug your corpse onward to complete your unfinished goals, I have my own reasons for doing this. Until Finan grows into his position as the prophesied leader, I must continue to lead everyone on the flame chase journey. I must keep inching forward, even if only as an empty shell.
I've long predicted this was the case, but I didn't think you'd already lost so much. How ironic. We would have avoided so many misunderstandings if you and I had just spoken this candidly before. But casting aside our ideological differences, there is one thing you and I agree on.
Finan.
Finan.
Yes. He was born to be a hero. He understands the hearts of the people, and I can confidently say he is a far better leader than you. Only he is capable of fulfilling your mission. Sadly, he is a man cursed by Nestia. But by my estimates,
Well, how is he
his
cursed?
horribly elaborate sense of style should not impede Aranova.
Congratulations are in order. We found common ground at the very end of our destined paths.
When you put it that way, it makes me want to take back what I said.
Aglaya, we're back. Come welcome our great hero reborn from the ashes.
I hope he didn't hear your earlier assessment.
It wouldn't be the first time I criticized him. A man should be aware of his own shortcomings.
Alright. No more and sail away from the underworld. All we need to do is submit the core flame. Well, well, well. We have 7 minutes left. Should I do it?
I'm gladdened by your... But I don't see CASTORICE among your number.
She ain't here.
It looks like she not only helped me prove my theory, but helped you fulfill your mission as well.
She finally understood her origins and completed her trial. I believe she'll always be at our side.
I agree.
She's just busy. She ain't dead. Trust.
She might not have been able to change her fate, but she still wrote the final verse of her epic herself. Trinan, please recite the prophecy for us. Trailblazer, please surrender that scalding core flame for us as well.
Bro didn't even try to avoid her fate.
You are the only life she ever saved by her own hand in her 1,000 years on this earth. I believe no one is more qualified for this noble task.
Let the ceremony begin. Are we finally beginning the flame chase journey?
O gods who have returned, and gods who are still watching, today we bring you a soul laid bare. The Hand of Shadow, Thanatos, remembered their name from the past. From daylight they came, and to their fragrant dwelling they return, to walk now among your ranks. And there was one who joined hands with the Titan, a traveler risen from the dead and reborn among mortal kind. She is the everlasting night, and shall now proclaim in her good name, O Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world. We seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world. Fill our bodies with blood of gold till we wither in willing service to the prophecy. Step forward, trailblazer from beyond the sky, and together with us, surrender the core flame and carve their star into the sky.
Surrender the core flame. Goodbye, Castress. Is it gonna shine now? Yippee!
A constellation for death.
What about the others?
For life and death, to be more precise.
Actually, it's actually both life and death.
Look, it's...
Is that CASTORICE?
No, it's only a divine echo. I think she's here for the trial.
Oh no, we can't hear Castrit's words.
What did she say?
That's the language of the Titans. CASTORICE... No. The Titan... They said, I have illuminated the cold shadow of death.
Onwards. For your path to the future is bright and its flame eternal. Do not forget.
She made quite a scene. I suppose it's my turn now.
My turn.
I won't stop you.
Professor, you...
What's with that look? You were present. So, let's get this execution over with. We wouldn't want to bring shame to Akima's divine laws or keep me from creating a new world.
You never change, do you, Professor? I don't understand. If your theory is correct, you'll lose all memories of your past life once you become a Titan. So what's the point of becoming a god?
Of course there's a point. Even if I forget who I am, I'll still have my brilliant mind.
Okay. And then
It goes
relearn
without
everything.
saying, I'll find a way to retrieve memories of my past life. Besides, I still have you, don't I?
I still don't really understand what you said during the assembly. Even if it were true, things reforged from memory could never be the same as the original anyway.
Then allow me to tell you right now that you're wrong. what exactly are we? My answer is that the Chrysos heirs are the future Titans and vice versa. Of course, this answer only applies to us. So, what are we when it comes to regular mortals? The very essence of the world, our souls, are tiny invisible seeds that hold records of each person's memories of the world. And we are the buds that sprout from these seeds to grow into great trees.
Is that what new sporism means?
Correct. Once our physical bodies are born, we become new extensions of the world. From there, we plant our seeds
Sorry, that
into
was the
someone's
timer.
memories, and then scatter them into the hearts of countless people in the future. Just as
That's
seeds
what
are
history
affected by
is.
their environment, so too will our appearances differ across memories. But the partial memories we carry will always be the same, because that is just how the world is. To destroy our very existence, one must destroy the world itself. But we have someone who will still live on with his perfect memory. That person is you, child of Kefali. This is what it means to be the world-bearing Titan. So, carry everything of this world and live on. Don't disappoint those most precious to you. Don't disappoint Lady Goldweaver.
That is so much pressure on him.
Don't bring dishonor to my theory.
Okay, buddy. So much pressure, poor Phaidon.
I swear to you, I'll lead everyone to our reunion in the new world.
Good. That is all I have to say. Farewell, everyone. May we meet again in the next life.
Does this apply to me since I don't apply? I'm not a part of this world.
Safeguard your thoughts.
Salute him in the same way.
May Circes safeguard your thoughts.
Are you satisfied, Honorable Titan?
Very. I hereby swear I have borne witness. Anaxagoras of the New Sporists and the Grove of Epiphany has successfully overcome the trial of reason. Thus, I shall confer upon you these words. You shall transcend the peaks of purity and return to corruption and hardship.
Oh, so that's a god's prophecy. It sounds like you just rephrased my past, present, and future. Oh, Circes. Is that all you've got?
He wants more.
Well, you've already transcended the peaks of purity, and you were never the type to give me any leeway.
That is true.
But I do still have one question.
I knew it. What is it? Maybe we're thinking of the same thing.
As you've so boldly stated, we and the world itself live on through the memories of others. If that is the case, whose memories did the very first new spore sprout from?
Good question.
How should I know?
He's like, I don't know.
Oh my.
But, since we are both equally curious, we should allow the children of humanity who come after us to investigate in our stead.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Choice, Circes. I will sow the seeds of suspicion in the new world with your soul!
He's crazy!
And now, the objective is complete.
He is crazy!
Thankfully, She's still alive. Was March 7th also in this condition when she was first rescued by the Express?
Her condition was very similar. It's just that at that time, the Express did not have a memo keeper who could diagnose her condition.
But she still woke up naturally. Looking on the bright side, that might happen this time as well.
When March awakened from the ice, her memories were completely wiped clean. I want to prepare for the worst and prevent something like that from happening again. Can you share with us your hypothesis?
I do not have conclusive evidence, but judging by her current condition, perhaps March 7th's memories have been hijacked.
Hijacked?
Think about it, Miss Himiko. What will happen when someone loses their ability to remember?
I'm not a biologist, but I hear that there's a species of fish on Von Walk that has the memory span of less than a second. It forgets anything that occurs in the very next instant. Perhaps something similar will happen?
Unfortunately, short-term memory is an entirely different concept from the inability to remember. Perhaps it is difficult for you to imagine, but an individual who has lost their ability to remember turns into nothingness.
Nothingness?
The belief of the Garden is that everything in this universe can be interpreted through memories. This is the driving force behind the continuance of this path. The past is made up of memoria, while the future is a possibility that will eventually be converted to memoria. But the present, it doesn't really exist, and it's only an abstract expression. Therefore, when a person is affected by the path and loses their ability to remember, their physical form will also be affected. These ice crystals are a manifestation of that.
Miss Black Swan, there is one thing that I haven't looked into deeply until now. You've guided us to Amphoreus, but refused to tell us your true intentions. Collecting memories is simply not a convincing answer.
Is Miss Himiko suspicious of me?
Yes.
I mean no offense. I am merely speculating. But I'd appreciate your honesty, if possible.
In other words, now is the time for me to prove my innocence. That's not a problem, of course. The true reason behind my intentions is that Amphoreus holds special significance. For some memo keepers of the Garden with extremist views, it is a perfect example.
Example of what?
Example?
Of what?
A world that can only be seen through the Garden's mirror means that memo keepers have the right to keep the world in their private collection. If those Pathstriders of Remembrance were to uncover the secrets of Amphoreus first,
what?
They might unleash their wild ambitions and remodel more worlds into a similar form.
So the reason you did everything you could to convince the Express to come to this star zone is just to uncover the secrets and foil the plans of these people?
I chose to remain quiet before, because I did not want to involve you in the Garden's internal conflicts.
Remodeling the world is no easy feat. These extremists likely aren't just simple Pathstriders. Do they wield the powers of Emanators?
You can be even bolder with your guesses. The people that I am talking about, they aren't just individuals. They are an organization that has already attached itself to the pinky finger of Fu Li.
So what you're saying, could they be the ones who hijacked March 7th's memories?
I cannot be certain, but at the very least, they are capable of doing so. I am deeply sorry about what has happened to March 7th, but the deal that I propose still remains a fair one.
Amphoreus is still an excellent destination, and investigating further might allow us to uncover the truth behind the accident. Miss Himiko, the wisest choice right now is for us to continue cooperating.
I mean, I can't deny this. Huh?
What's wrong?
Let me take back a part of what I said just now, Miss Himiko. Although we indeed struck a deal, it seems like I have involved you in some unforeseen danger. Please accept my deepest apologies.
Has something changed?
It's fully. Their gaze has just swept across Amphoreus.
Uh-oh.
Oh, how interesting.
Uh-oh.
I never expected a mere memo snatcher to be actually hiding so much inside her head. What's even more interesting is that the word Amphoreus has appeared in her subconscious.
This lady seems to be having fun. Is she usually like this?
It's hard to explain.
What are you two whispering about? Has it not occurred to you that I can hear everything clearly?
Please, pardon me, Madam Herta. Would you mind sharing with us what you've discovered?
Sunday!
The ones who need help are the Astral Express. You will have to put up with my methods, even if they are rather unconventional. Let's get back to the topic. By using the fourth mirror, I rummaged through the brain of this memo snatcher and learned a good deal. Not only does this person know of Amphoreus, but there are also many memo keepers who are interested in the place. I searched through her consciousness and found the following terms: the Eternal Land, the Rejected Land, and the private collection of the Garden of Recollection.
What?
It seems like Miss Black Swan is indeed hiding some things from us.
Since I'm not able to find any useful clues from the outside, why don't I personally visit this mysterious Amphoreus?
You're planning to head to Amphoreus yourself?
Yes.
Good luck.
But not in the flesh like you all foolishly did. See these Herta mirrors? With them, I can project my data spirit entity to any corner of the cosmos through spatial warps, without even needing to leave my room. But of course, these corners of the cosmos must be within the coverage zone of inter-astral peace communications. After all, this is collaborative technology.
I see. You do seem like the more indoor type.
I am.
Although that star zone is not within the network of the IPC, the Express itself can serve as a signal station. Come, give me the astral chart coordinates. Then, sit back and enjoy the show.
Well, shares the Astral Express's coordinates with the Herta.
All right, now that everything is ready, mirrors, get to work.
Uh-oh. Well, we kind of reached a cliffhanger, huh? Well. I will say, we've reached the 2-hour limit quite a bit ago, so I will have to end stream right now. I am sorry, guys. But we did a lot this stream, and I'm not too tired, surprisingly. But I gotta go now because I got more work on my hands that I need to do. So, thank you for watching. Maybe next stream when we do Amphoreus, we'll finally get to see Evernight in the flesh. Finally! We'll see. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later. Bye!